now let's bring it back home, where green and gold is the theme of the day as millions of South Africans gear up for tonight's final between the Boks and the All Blacks. Reporters are all over the country for us today, and we're joined by them in Cape Town. We've got Kevin Brandt in Cape Town. We've got Pule Letshwiti-Jones in Pretoria and Theodor Mashele in Sun City. And Pule, I'm going to start with you. You got to enjoy Pretoria last week with the semi-final and the fans that gave you such an amazing vibe ahead of that game, the excitement, and then, of course, the added excitement after we actually won that game. Are we feeling that kind of excitement today, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, or is it more of a nervous spell today?
Yeah. Look, emotions are really running high. People are nervous, but what I can tell you is that many South Africans and supporters are quite confident ahead of tonight's clash. Of course, South Africa and the All Blacks are taking place in France. And what I must tell you is that we're expecting thousands again to gather here in Tshwane. In the Loftus Park. We've been roving around throughout the day. Earlier on, we were in some eastern parts of Tshwane where we spoke to supporters, and of course, the mood is essentially the same. But just to find out if all systems are in place today, here I'm speaking to Caroline, as a marketing manager here at the Loftus Park. Caroline, thank you very much for chatting to us. Perhaps let's just start with what do we have in place here today?
Well, we have really been excited for planning for the final. We've made sure that we've got enough seating to accommodate everyone. We've done an extensive homework on how can we improve our security and really create an even more safe environment. So we are very, very grateful to our local police authorities for joining us, for the K9 units also being involved, and the crime prevention units. So all hands on deck today, and we're ready.
Crowd management, of course, last week we saw an influx of people, quite packed to the T here. Do you have that in place as well to manage the crowd today?
100%. So unfortunately, when you looked at the numbers before, we said, well, now we need to implement some type of measures to make sure that we know exactly what to expect, and how do you take that expectation and then organize it in such a way that we are completely prepared. So we did implement a ticketing system purely for the purpose of controlling the crowds, knowing how many people are accessing, and we as management then took the decision to say, look, we don't want money from this. That was never the gain that we wanted. So we will be donating all proceeds to the Pretoria Technical High School.
Take us through what's going on here today. I see there's a lot of noise in the background, but viewers want to know how you're incorporating this event to the match that's taking place here. Take us through what's happening here today.
So it's actually quite colourful and fun. We've got the Halloween concert taking place next door as well. It's on our grass area, and this includes famous acts such as the Heerwils Fantasties, international acts such as the Dune Rats, and it's quite an exciting time where you're really bringing together rugby supporters, concert goers, and we'll also be screening the rugby on the grass area at the concert as well.
Very much. We'll be joining you throughout the day.
Perfect, thank you.
That's Caroline, the marketing manager. Of course, as you can see, many are joining us here today. It is Halloween as well, celebrating Halloween. We're expecting thousands to be coming to this event today. Perhaps maybe we can chat to them as well. Hey, how are you, my man? How are you doing today? How are you feeling?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. How are you feeling ahead of today's game?
I don't know. I don't watch sports that much, so I don't have anything to say.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you very much. Those are, views as well. We've got different views coming out here, many not watching sports. Others quite happy that the Springboks are taking place. But, of course, in terms of what people have been saying, I just want us to take a listen to what the little ones had to say earlier on when we spoke to them in Tshwane. All right, what you guys think? Score prediction for today?
25-0. Yeah. We win. The 1995 World Cup final.
Oh, okay.
Bokke by 3 or 4 points.
You guys think we're going to beat New Zealand?
Yes.
Who do you want to see scoring a try today?
Orange Colby and Orange. No, Jason Colby and Eben. It's the best. Yeah. Jason Colby. Jason Colby and Kwaga.
Yeah. So, do you think that New Zealand's going to be tough for us today?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. If they can beat Ireland and we can't, then they're tough challenge. Yes. But we beat France home, but they lost against France home.
So what do you think we should do to beat New Zealand? What should we do?
A good game plan. A good game plan. Definitely. It's a good game plan. I think definitely the 7-1 split will work again. Just like last time. Just stay strong, play as a team, and don't get tired.
What do you guys say about Andre Pollard, Manny Liebach? He's not playing yet?
Yes. Andre, yes, for sure. We're getting more points, hopefully, this time. I'm not saying that Manny's not good, but he's still good. But I'm just thinking of Andre, we can get a little bit further. I just think Andre's a bit better under pressure.
Yeah. So what's your message to Captain Siya Kolisi?
Stay strong and stronger together. Stronger together. Yeah.
Kevin Brandt in Cape Town for us today. Is that a dinosaur that is chewing up a New Zealand a rugby player behind you?
There's such an awesome, fantastic atmosphere, energetic, a lot of support for the Springboks. I've made my way in the meantime to the beautiful town in Pule, where there is a rugby park, where a lot of support is currently underway for the Bokke. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of music, people enjoying in the marquee tent just here behind me. I don't know if this is indicative, if you look at this mascot here on the outside of this venue, if this is indicative of what's going to be playing out tonight in France when the Boks go head-to-head against the All Blacks. But that, of course, is the feeling coming from the hundreds of supporters present here. And that is also the sentiment that has been shared by a lot of the Boks supporters as I've interacted with them throughout the course of the day. We obviously started there in the Cape Town CBD to see how preparations are going there. That's obviously one of the places where Cape Townians would be able to go and watch. It's called a public viewing area. There's also one in Langa as well as in Mitchell's Plain. And we know that there are various establishments that will be catering for tonight's game. But obviously, in the build up to the event, we spoke to some shoppers who've, throughout the course of the day, very early on, made their way out to the shops to quickly get the to-do list done so they can come back home and then spend the afternoon with their relatives as well as the family and then other supporters to cheer the Boks on as well. We also spoke to an All Black supporter or two who told us that they will obviously be cheering on the All Blacks, saying that the Springboks might as well come back home. But back here in Pule, I'm here with Amanda, and she's going to tell us a bit more. Mashele, rather. Mashele, can you just explain to us a bit more about what exactly this event here in Pule is about?
No, definitely. Hi, Kevin. Thank you for coming out, and welcome to my Bokke Heroes Rugby Park. As you can see inside, the gees is looking big. People are getting ready for this amazing finale that we've been waiting in anticipation for. We've got a 6-gun competition, a braai competition taking place, where the winner will have a private cooking braai session with Faiki that they're going to fly down. We've got Devil's Peak competitions going on, where we're giving a Devil's Peak Snowmaster fridge away, Devil's Peak kegs. It's just amazing gees, and thanks for everyone for the support and coming out.
And just the importance of events such as these, in particular here in the community of Pule as well. There are a lot of people who are already taking up their spots. I understand that tickets have been pre-booked. They're already taking up their seats well ahead of the game tonight, and they're enjoying, a fun time with their friends. But just about the unifying aspect of rugby in particular in this, not only in this community, in the entire country.
Yes. Obviously, we South Africans want to be together, where there's braai, gees, atmosphere, spirit. We sing the national anthem all standing with our hands on our chest, proud supporters, and this is where you want to be.
Mashele Galvin, thank you so much for speaking to us. On my left here, I also have an avid supporter who really made, effort to come out to this event here today. His name is Edwin. Edwin, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Pleasure.
Just the importance of you being here at this event, and what do you think the Boks' chances are against the All Blacks tonight?
The chances are very high. I think, as you mentioned in your interview, you interviewed a few All Black supporters. In the back of their mind, they know that when the Springbok reach the final, we win it. There's no chance we're going to lose it. We're going to win it by 9 points. We're not going to lose. And just a shout out to all the South Africans tonight. Get behind Sia and the boys, please. Rugby unites us all, and we need that as a country. So please, just get behind South Africa and let's go for it.
Get behind South Africa. Thank you so much, Edwin. There you've heard from Edwin. He's an avid supporter out here in Pule, where there's the Rugby Park event to cheer the Boko on. There's a lot of music. People can enjoy food. There are some food stalls and food trucks at the back as well, where a lot of supporters are already now gearing up to tonight's game with some live entertainment and music that also will precede that the Boks running out against the All Blacks later tonight.
Absolutely, Kevin Brandt. So we've had French toast for an early breakfast, then we enjoyed an English breakfast last weekend, and it looks like we're having the All Blacks for supper, if that mascot is anything to go by. I want to take you guys from Pule all the way to Sun City, where Theo Mashele joins us there. You've got a huge crowd of fans behind you there, Theo. No doubt a lot of excitement ahead of that game out in Sun City today.
Yes, indeed, Rafiwa. It's high spirits everywhere in South Africa. It's really difficult to really go anywhere and not see some green or yellow. Everybody within the Sun City Resort right now at the Valley of the Waves, which is where I'm coming from, is in high spirits, and they are all supporting the Boks. I'm just going to show you behind me all the fans who are supporting the Boks and are ready to be showing some good spirits there. I'm going to start by talking. Who can I start by? Okay, this lady over here. Ma'am, tell us, what do you think the game is going to be like today?
We are murdering the Blacks. We're killing them. We're killing them.
Who's your favorite player?
Who's the guy? Esbeth.
All right, all right. I've heard some good reviews about that. Okay, I'm going to come to you, ma'am. Where are you going to be watching the match?
Somewhere around Sun City. Yeah.
All right, so you've already made plans and everything?
Yes, I can't wait to see my
Sir, can you tell us what are your predictions for tonight?
You know what, honestly speaking, I think us, the South African, we're going to take it. I think we're going to take it like we've been practicing.
It was quite a close one, the previous match. So do you have confidence that this time the Bokke is going to take it?
Listen, my guy, this is for the Bokke. For the Bokke!
Well, all I can say, Rafiwa, is that it's high spirits everywhere. As you can tell, everybody behind me is cheering the Bokke on, and people seem to be very confident that the Boks will definitely make it this time. There's not even a single doubt this time. I mean, the last time we had this conversation, people were a bit skeptical about the previous match and saying we are facing some tough competition. But this time everybody seems to be really happy about, really confident about what the Bokke is going to do in the finals.
Thank you very much for that update, Theo. Pule, Letshwiti-Jones, I'm going to go and let you find an actual fan who watches sport.